Hi guys, welcome back. It has been a while. We're looking at MARK. Now this one today is falling by about 2.8%. Look at it over the past month and you will see whilst we are still having that downtrend, we're having a recent push up which has taken us just above the $1.30 mark. And now the question is, where do we go with this stock as we are falling now to about the 120 mark? You'll see we're just below it right now. And again, going forward into next week, it is going to be a big question that we are asking. So if you do want to hear my opinions on it, do make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe as well. But remember, this is not financial advice and this is only my personal opinions. But we're going to start off by having a look over here, and you will see on the month, the trend isn't looking too bad. We are now hitting the bottom in the past month and we're seeing that little bounce off it. That's a good thing and we want to see that continue going forwards. Now come down here, you will see for our indicators on the 1 month, these are looking a lot more normal now. We're having figures on the RSI like 44, this is only 6 points away from neutral, so it is very, very good. And if you come up here as well to the MACD, fairly good as well, slightly below the line, so it is looking a little bit negative, but really it is quite stable and that is good. So it's not really too bearish in my opinion, it easily could push back up. And again, we're seeing that push up in the actual price. We're seeing volume come back in with that push, but as the price came down, volume is now falling with that. As I have said many times in the past, with this stock, with any stock really, volume really is a big indicator of potential price moves going forwards, and we want to see volume remain high and we want to see high volume come back into this one, because this was fairly nice volume that we saw back here, but coming into today we're looking at volume just as low as what we were seeing in these very low periods. And if you look back to this time, we didn't actually move by too much, so hopefully volume will come back in because that will be a big driver going forwards. Now the 5-day chart is looking fairly good too. Now the reason why I say this is because yes, we are having that drop, but really remain above the 110 mark, and I would see this as a decent week. We're seeing some healthy consolidation for the majority of today, dropping just below that right now. But I still think we're not looking too bad over the past week. Of course, we're falling a little bit from those highs, but really consolidation in the 118 mark isn't looking too bad. We want to see that hold up and we want to see that remain. Again, coming back to our indicators, these are now cooling off. For example, RSI is on 45, 5 points from neutral, very, very good. Up here, the MACD trend, you will see, is actually quite flat. It's on 0.0, so very, very flat trend over there, slightly to the downside because we are starting to see that push to the downside slightly, but not really too bad. And come out to the 1 day, you will see how things are moving. So low volume is very, very apparent on some of these candles, as you will see, as they are only just dots, so not really any movement at all. Indicators for today looking absolutely flat. We're having low volume, as you will see. The majority of the volume did come in the morning, and this of course was pushing us down. So we can see a lot of bearish volume in there, a lot of sells going through apparently. And out here we're looking at RSI figures of 50 like I mentioned, and we're looking at a MACD trend which is also very neutral. So not too much going on today at all. Again, the main question in my opinion, which is going to determine whether this one is going to be a good buy or not, and of course it is completely speculative, but it is dependent on whether you think volume will come back into this one. If volume is going to come back in, of course that is going to move us a little bit, and that really is going to be a big indicator of where we could go and how high we could potentially go. But obviously if volume starts to die down again, we're probably going to start to see quite dead days like this. But I do think the spike that we have seen in the past week, it has got a lot of people interested in this stock, and the question is, will that interest be enough to spark more growth into the next week? Well, I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section, so do drop me a comment down below, and I'll see you all again in another one tomorrow. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.